This is your third DWI. And let me just tell you, my experience as a defense attorney and prosecutor, you know what ends up happening when there's an accident? Usually the person who's intoxicated, they're just fine. The people who end up having problems are the soccer mom, the grandmother, the grandfather, just out trying to enjoy their life.
Welcome to the bench of justice.
First calling 2022 CR 1929, State of Texas versus David Rodriguez. I have parties announced for the record for the state.
Brittany Starks and Lorraine Ephraim for defendant. We're ready.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I did have a breath test order in place, but we have discussed it thoroughly and want to enter the plea, even though the breath test material is outstanding. So I
All
just
right.
wanted to put that on. the
Thank
record.
you. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you application for community supervision. Did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargaining agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargaining agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes,
Did you understand by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you were giving up those rights?
yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargaining agreement in this case? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargaining agreement in this case?
Oh,
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent, was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
no, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargaining agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargaining page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution payable in 2022 CR 1921. Defendant will provide insurance documents, including fault determination. Did you understand that to be the plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea bargaining agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you cite it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel debating such motions.
And just the discovery motion I discussed, otherwise, no.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargaining agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, 2-year Texas driver's license suspension, 10 days at the Bexar County Jail, admission, interlocutor term, DWI intervention, and VIP life. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Judge, state offer states exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. please.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, he's very motivated to be successful on probation. He's brought with him one of his AA papers that he gets signed for meeting attendance. He has another one he didn't bring today, but I wanted the court, and I don't know if the court wants to see it, but
Sure.
he's been actively engaged in maintaining his sobriety. And we believe he can be successful on this probation. So we're just respectfully asking the court to follow the plea bargaining agreement.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, are you employed?
Yes, ma'am. I actually, self-employed. I work for myself and I do a lot of subcontracting.
Have any children?
I have 6.
What are their ages?
From 25 to gonna be 7.
All right, this is what the court is, well, with regards to the 10 days at Bear County Jail, do you, and I'm only giving you this choice because of health reasons, do you prefer to do it on GPS or do you prefer to just do your 10 days at Bear County Jail? If you do it on GPS, it's going to be extended from 10 days.
I'll just do the 10 days.
All right, you're gonna have to report then on no later than Monday to begin your 10 days. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
This coming Monday, can you do that?
I mean, that's what I-
So that will be the 27th.
Is there a weekend possibility to do the time on weekends?
No, they'll have to do that straight.
Okay.
All right, 10 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition beginning on June 27th. You need to turn yourself in at the jail. And that's going to be by 9 a.m. 2-year Texas driver's license suspension. Ignition interlock. Full term.
Is that something that the court can revisit at a later date, the time, the length of the?
Yes,
ignition?
I always open to reconsider because that's outside your agreement.
And there's 2 things that I wanted to ask the court about at the appropriate time.
All right, VIP live, DWI intervention, regular reporting, in person or by Zoom. I want a referral to felony drug court. I'm gonna want parenting classes. And once you complete parenting classes, the remaining of the community service hours will be waived. Probation, is there anything else that he needs?
Your Honor, are we going with the 150 community service hours?
Yes, 100, I'm sorry, I wrote it down but didn't say it. 150 community service hours, restitution service hours. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get it, but if you do and you provide proof, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining of those hours will be waived once you complete parenting classes. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 10 days in the Bear County Jail. That's again on June 27th. You need to turn yourself into the jail by 9 a.m. Anything else?
Say anything about UAs or field visits?
You are so, thank you. You can tell.
We'll waive those. We'll
Yeah,
waive
you're gonna weigh those. So we're gonna do regular UAs and we're gonna do field visits 1 time per month. All right, now is there anything else?
No, fine, right?
No, fine.
May-
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Well, couple things, Your Honor.
Yes.
Number 1, he'd like to switch the interlock device from the car that he has it on now, which is not operational, to another vehicle. I do
Mhm.
not necessarily think the court needed to intervene on that.
No.
Okay, then the other thing on the restitution, I just wanted to be clear. Yes, this is a DWI that he has pled to. But the actual, and there was a 2-vehicle accident involved, but the insurance determination was that the other vehicle was at fault. And the insurance company has actually paid him, the other driver's insurance company, and he has documentation to that. So I just want to be clear that we're not acknowledging fault in any
No, part
way.
of it is your client will have to provide proof of the resolution. So probation, if the resolution is that the accident was not his fault, then he won't owe restitution.
Okay,
But if the resolution is that the accident was his fault, he will owe restitution. Do you have that probation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
and that's why I added that little bit of language on the plea agreement about the fault determination.
All right, I'm gonna show you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Kevin Castillo, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
And wait a minute, before you leave, we're off the record. I want to explain something to you. This is your third DWI. And let me just tell you, my experience as a defense attorney and prosecutor, you know what ends up happening when there's an accident? Usually the person who's intoxicated, they're just fine. The people who end up having problems are the soccer mom, the grandmother, the grandfather, just out trying to enjoy their life. And your attorney said you do well on probation. Well, you do, but you're gonna have to transfer that part past just being on probation. When you're not on probation, you're gonna have to do well. So you're one of those people who can't drink alcohol at all, so don't do it, okay? All right, good luck.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask. That I know you said there's a 2-year suspension, and you said something about getting a job, I guess, a company job.
No, I said that you need to provide proof of employment. So whatever your employment is, you need to provide proof of it.
Okay,
All right.
yeah, I was gonna ask because
Okay, all right. Proof of self-employment you can provide. Okay. with
All right,
that?
everyone, we're gonna move it along because I have a jury in the hallway. Who's here for Kevin Castillo? Yes.
In a tense courtroom moment, the case of state of Texas versus David Rodriguez unfolds, revealing the consequences of repeated mistakes. Rodriguez stands before the judge facing a serious charge, driving while intoxicated for the third time, now elevated to a felony. Calm but direct, the judge walks him through his rights. Rodriguez confirms he understands everything: the charges, the consequences, and the plea agreement placed before him. Despite pending breath test evidence, he chooses not to fight. Instead, he enters a no-contest plea, accepting responsibility without formally admitting guilt. The deal is clear: 4 years in prison, suspended for community supervision. But this is no easy escape. The judge lays out strict conditions: 4 years of probation, 10 days in county jail, a 2-year license suspension, mandatory ignition interlock, 150 hours of community service, and intensive DWI programs. Every step of his life moving forward will be monitored. Rodriguez tries to show he's changing. He tells the court he's self-employed, a father of 6, and actively attending AA meetings. His attorney argues he's committed to sobriety and deserves this chance. The judge listens and gives it to him, but not without a powerful warning. Off the record, the tone shifts. The judge speaks from experience, painting a grim reality. In drunk driving crashes, it's often not the driver who suffers. It's innocent people, families, grandparents, children. Then comes the line that defines the moment: "You're one of those people who cannot drink at all." With that, Rodriguez walks away with probation, but also with a final chance. One mistake from here, and the consequences won't be so forgiving.